la 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 la. La, la. Do you know what, guys? I'm absolutely shattered. Sorry I look a mess. I didn't sleep very well last night. Thank you, Pauline. Thank you, Rickstar. Thank you, Hidden Gem. Yes, we've got this. Ah, oh, big love, Kate. Miss, oh, what? I've done nothing wrong. Why would you not think I'm coming back? I'm just tired today, guys, that's all. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I didn't watch DG's Ghost Hunt, darling. I didn't get into bed till late. I think I got into bed at 9:30 as well. I'm glad that you're glad I'm back. Thank you, Frangelico. Thank you, everybody. Oh, thank you, Kelly. I love you all too. Yes, let's get some hyper positivity energy, positive energy around these ways. Guys, if you haven't got your heart miss, please send your heart miss. Let's get me up that popular. Justice for me. And the slander and the lies around the TikTok place. Morning, Jackie, darling. Thank you, Louise and PJ. Thank you, Jane. Big love, Hayley, for the subscription. Thank you. La 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 la. Thank you, Donna Say. Oh, darling. Big up Lou for the whale. See, this is love right here, guys. This is love. Thank you, everybody. La 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 la. Thank you. Real love. Red and green must never be seen. Unless you miss red and poison ivy, then red and green should be seen. Oh, thank you, PJ, darling. Thank you. Thank you, Ala and Danielle. Thank you. La 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 la. Yes, Georgia. Thank you, ladies. I love green. Alexa off. Guys, I apologise for the lateness. My eyes are running today because I'm tired. Apologise for the lateness. I had a really important appointment which I had to attend. Yes, I did. Thank you, Edgy. Thank you, Peggy. Why? I don't know why, Ashley. Guys, if your mod powers are messing up, well, no, wait no longer, Nettie. If your mod powers are messing up, I'm so sorry. It's nothing to do with me. I've not taken anything away. It's just TikTok glitching. Come off TikTok and come back. Oh, set myself a treasure box. Collect your coins, guys. Yeah, better late than never. Better late than never, absolutely. Right, guys, while you tap the screen, I'm just going to go and get a Mayfair Blue. And then we'll get on to the nitty-gritty. Thank you, everybody, for the love. Guys, keep tapping that screen. Send your heart miss, send your wristband. Let's show these haters. Luke. Oh, Lukey, darling. Thank you for my Interstellar, Luke. Oh, guys, can we MVP that clout chaser, please? Let's MVP the clout chaser. If you're a subscriber, MVP Luke, please. And we'll MVP Lou as well because she sent the beautiful whale. Thank you, everybody, for the love. Oh, thank you, Beauty Over Drama, for the... What's that called, guys? Beauty Over Drama, what's that gift called, darling? That's so cute. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm getting all the love, guys. Keep the love coming, please. MVP means most valuable player, but you're all valuable. Yes, keep the love coming, guys. Luke, get back. I've had enough now. 1 minute, guys. Oh, awesome. Thank you, everybody. Right. So guys, the reason that I was late this morning is because I have had a visit from Humberside Police, and it was a good visit, not a bad one. Thank you everybody. So yes, that's why I was half an hour late. And I just want to say, for those that contacted and are looking after me, thank you so much, because you saved me a job. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody. Thank you for your concern, and I mean that. Yes, the policeman has just left. Yes, the Humberside Police, lovely guy. Thank you everybody. Yes, you really have got my back, ain't you guys? Yeah, you have, and I'm not lying. I can look you in the face and say that the police have just left. Yes. Thank you guys for the love, thank you. Yeah, don't be worried guys, don't be worried. Like, if there's ever a problem, I'll I'll put a little message and say I'm not coming on or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'll do that, I'll let you know. It's just that, thank you. Oh, thank you Lever for the beautiful swan. Thank you. I seen the door, I was like, oh God, here we go. It started. And it was like, oh, can we just have a chat with you regarding summer? I'm not going to go into it, but yeah, it was a lovely guy. We'll have all the policemen's. Thank you everybody for the love. Yeah, I know you worry guys. I can't say Cyprus, I can't say, but that's where I've been for the last half hour. And please don't ask me to prove it. I'm not one of these live streamers that puts police on blast, you know what I mean? I know the price of fame. The price just to do an FYP show, be fabulous and successful. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm pleased with the outcome. But we're a long way off. Thank you, Rebecca B, darling. Thank you, Granny Mo. And I just want to say, right, I ain't got Mariah Scary. She'll be here at 12:30. I just want to say, for those that genuinely see what's going on, and I've had so many messages of love. I got arrested, Alex, I did. For those that are genuinely, oh, big love Hayley, you're one too. For those that are genuinely, big love Emma and everybody else, thank you, that are showing me love and support and don't question, you know, anything, you just see it. Thank you so much for your support. Because do you know what it does? It kills the people that, you know, that are trying the hardest. Oh, thank you, Piss Paul, for the subscriptions. Thank you. Oh, Lexi. Thank you, darling, and Claire. It shows them how much you love me. And they can't stand it. It's the worst thing for them. And of course, it benefits me, you know, so thank you, everybody. Guys, I've had about 3 hours sleep. Do you know when your eyes burn because you haven't slept? I ain't even got dressed. I'm still in my nightie. Look. I've got the red nightie on and just put a jumper over it. When the policeman knocked the door, I was just in my red nightie, right? And obviously I peeped around the door, I was like, oh, let me just get something appropriate on, do you know what I mean? He would have got an eyeful if you come in and I'm looking like this. But I didn't have time to get dressed, so here I am. Thank you everybody. Gifts towards the canteen fund. I might have a night away the weekend, you know, just like go to, even if I go Birmingham and just see the family, do you know what I mean? Just to chill for a bit. On a Saturday, that's what we'll do. Yeah, I need a little couple of hours out and see the family, get recharged and stuff like that. So thank you everybody, thank you. Ah, big love. Right, let's get up to, oh guys, you're not messing around, you've already done it. Thank you everybody. Free me, I know, justice for me and all the slander. Alexa, play the BBC News theme.
BBC News.
Alexa, volume 7.
Tune Factory on Amazon Music.
Alexa, volume 7. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Miss Red Show. Miss Red is very tired today, nevertheless, we're still here, giving the peoples what they want, and also the haters. Thank you, everybody, for all your love and support, whether it's a comment, a tap, a heartmate, a wristband, a whale, an Instella. Thank you, everybody. Buckle up, buttercups. Yes, Jay, I'll ring you back when I come off. I wasn't ignoring you, I just had to fire this live up. Alex. Thank you, Scooter, darling. Alexa off. I'm not ready for this kind of shit today. Ah, popular number 5, thank you. Yes. Where are we going to start today? I don't know where to start. Actually, I do. Right, so we're going to go over what's happened over the last 24 hours, all the drama, okay? And again, I would love to say thank you for each and everything that you send me, but I can't because it'll just be a thank you live, so thank you. So we're going to talk about the stuff that's gone on over the last 24 hours, accusations, and we're going to do some clapbacks, and we're going to dissect some conversations and stuff like that. I'm here to speak my truth. I did send a message to Evil Queen this morning, guys, and she'll probably read it out later for a little bit of clout, you know, because that's what she likes to do. She likes to run with the storyline. And I did say to her, look, I have done things in the past, and when I have done things, I've come on and I've owned it, right? Bye, darling, love you. So basically I said I had nothing to do with it. I swear on everything that I love, right? Yes, in Miss Red You Trust, I had nothing to do with her address being handed over. And I can tell you that because I know you're watching Evil Queen, right? I had nothing to do with it. I'm actually innocent for once, believe it or not. And like you said last night that if I have done it, if I held my hands up, you know, it wouldn't be a thing, you know, you'd be all right. But I'm not going to hold my hands up for something I haven't done. Do you know what I mean? And you wouldn't be okay with it because you use every opportunity that you can get to dig at me, to put me down, to incite hate, to make people dislike me. You use every opportunity to do that. So whether I come on here and said I did it, you still would have ran with it, and you still would have done what you did. You know, send your little minions out and your trolls to find information and dox things. And by the way, they've got the wrong work address for my daughter. I just want to say that. Okay, so dig a little bit harder. But yes, all this has been noted. You live last night where you was asking people to do that. And then obviously pages have posted it. You mentioned the page names that had done this. So that is all now evidence and is in the hands of the police. Okay, yes, because that is what you call malicious communications and inciting hate. So be expecting a phone call, absolutely. But like I say, I didn't do it, guys. It wasn't me. So let's play some videos. I don't even know if I've got them in order.
Oh, here's Alex. But Alex said that a chair from a predator would be full of, what was it, regret and fish paste or something?
She always goes on about what other people do, but let's not forget everything that you've said about children, Evil Queen. You've said the most disgusting things about children on this app. You said the most disgusting thing about me and my activities with my granddaughter, which I did. We have moved on from, but nevertheless, you've still said them. So, pot kettle black, shut your mouth.
You're right.
No, guy.
What's been going on? So I've missed all this. I've been ill and also I don't even know what's been going on. But I've caught the back end of this. Obviously, mate, did you want to come off and talk? You know what I mean? We're getting cool.
Honestly, Alex, I'm okay. Like, I'm not like it's. If I'm upset, I'm allowed to be upset.
Yeah, of course you are. But
You girls.
the thing is that, you know, these people are like, they prey on this does shit, don't it? They'll do it on a daily basis where they'll see you upset and they think we've won now.
There's 50 trains
We've won. That's what it is. It's all about a game. It's a game to them, you know, don't it?
Well, they haven't won, have they? Because look at all the love that I'm getting, and you know, I've got.
And Alex is right. This is what TikTok is, guys. It's a game. It's a survival of the fittest. That's exactly what it is. It's survival of the fittest. I've got some amazing friends around me, and like I said yesterday, none of these friends that are around me would have ever done what Em said that they did, and that's why, you know, yesterday I defended them all, because I've got a good group of friends. I don't care what you think of them. I know that they're good people. I know that they're there for me when I'm having troubled times and things like that. They are my friends and they're not bad people, and that's why yesterday I come to the conclusions which I did, you know, I come to. Let's come
your friends, and do you know what it is? It's people, like, you know, I sat there last night saying, one of the friends gave me her address, you know, like planting the little seeds, and that's what upsets me, because
I can't wait.
Yeah, we've had our shit moments and we've all done silly things, but
I don't think
you know,
got
we're
it.
genuinely good people.
You would have
Do
sent me.
you know what I mean? And it's just narratives put out there to make out that you're bad.
Thank you, Julia.
Yeah, that's it. Like, and I'll be back. You know, I'm not going anywhere.
Her maiden name was Hanks and she's Monteith now. Okay, so that's linked into.
So they can say what they want. Evil Queen can spin the shit that she wants. Angie can spin the shit that she wants. Prince Brat can spin his shit. People can say what they want. I don't care. I've done some shitty things and I've been held accountable for them. And what?
Let's pause that. And I have, guys. I've made some terrible mistakes. Not so much on TikTok, off TikTok, getting involved in drama. You know, you got to remember, I'm not social media trained. I'm just a regular person that just has done some silly things. But look, I'm trying to make up for my mistakes. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be a better live streamer. I'm trying not to make them mistakes again. And I do like to think that when I do come on, I own everything that I do, because it's what makes us human. And I think that's why so many people watch me, because they can relate to you know, to my fuck ups, and I'll come on and I'll own it. Do you know what I mean? But the one thing that I'm not owning, thank you, Cockapoo, love you. The one thing that I'm not owning is something that I haven't done. I will not do it. I'm not going to come on here and say I did it. Yes, it was me, when I haven't done something. Any other time, if I've done it, I've come on here and I've held my hands up. Busted, done it. But this time I haven't. I'm genuinely innocent. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm learning, and I'll probably still mess up. I'll still make mistakes. When I come to TikTok, I trusted a lot of people. I thought, wow, these people are all my friends. I can trust these people. Let's have these conversations. Let's have these group chats. Let's do this. Let's do that. Yeah, I'll be a part of this. I'll be a part of that. But now I wouldn't, because I've learned. So I've learned my mistakes. And I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to be a more honest FYP host, and I'm going to stand by the truth always. Just because she's done this, you know, incited all this hate and got people to dox things and stuff like that, doesn't mean in the future that if I believe she's innocent or something, I ain't going to defend it. I'm not going to use this opportunity like she and other FYP hosts do. Thank you, everybody, to stick the knife in. You know, I'm not going to do that, because that's what makes me better. That's what makes me better than you, because I'm coming on here with honesty, and I'm not being a part of hate trains or hate campaigns. And I could have done, you know, when people have done messed up things, I could have come on here and really put the knife, but I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do it, because I don't get off on people's misery. I don't get off on people's misery. And if you do, you know, you're not very well.
She would have turned around and she would have said, do you know what? It was at a time when me and Evil Queen were not friends, you know, I did a shitty thing, you know, it's not something I'm doing the here and now, I've grown from then, you know, I would have accepted that. But the fact that she started to cry and play the victim really pissed me off, because she's not the victim.
I am the victim, though, in this. I am the victim, because I never gave your address. I didn't have your address. This is a new phone. In my old phone, I had your address, but I haven't got your address in this phone. I've had this phone since August this year. I've had no need to have your address. I did not hand your address over so Prince Brat could have. I never did it. Therefore, again, I will say I cannot sit here and hold my hands up and say we were going through a bad place, I was being a bitch, because I never did it. And you know I never did it. You know, you watch me more than anybody watches me. You've known me off TikTok, you've known me on TikTok. You know when I'm lying, you know when I'm bullshitting, and you know I'm telling the truth. Again, you're using this opportunity to score points because you think it's going to have some knock on my platform. People are going to see me as this wrong girl. Why are you wrong? Because look at the love that I've got. I've got 5,000 people watching me. Granted, not 5,000 people love me. There's probably 2,000 people that want to watch Miss Red because they enjoy watching her. Nevertheless, people are still here. Even the haters watch me because I can't get enough. But you know, again, that I'm being truthful and I never give that little rat your address.
He was the one who did it. If she would have sat there and said, do you know what, I'm holding my hands up, everyone, I did do that. You know, Evil Queen was saying terrible things about me. I have no loyalty to her whatsoever. You know, it's a shitty thing to do. I wouldn't do it in the here and now. I've grown, I've changed, you know, and I'm going to continue to show that I've had growth and everything. And I would have thought, you know what, they're raking up all of the history, really. It's gone, it's done. And I would have come back and been like, oh, Sam, fair enough, but I've seen none of that whatsoever so far.
I should like.
So can you please explain, Evil Queen? I know you'll do it on your show tonight because you're going to just run with this and make it a whole segment. You wanted me to come on yesterday and say that I'd done this. Thank you, everybody. I'd done this. We was in a bad place. You want me to come up and own that? How can I own something that I haven't done? You know? Guys, do you believe for 1 minute, had I have come on and said that I'd done it, which I haven't done it, do you believe for 1 minute she wouldn't have done what she did last night? She was going to do it regardless because it's another opportunity to get at Miss Reds. Happy face, yes, she would have moved on and accepted it, and me and Evil Queen would have skipped off into the sunset. Sad face, no, she was going to do this anyway. I think that speaks for itself. Oh, thank you, Aussie girl. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for the love.
You know, all this shit be dragged up and do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Donna, come on, let's...
She didn't say it like I've said it, love, at all. I haven't heard it once yet and I'm playing the clips live, so what are you talking about? She didn't use the words, I'm so sorry, it was at a time, blah, 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 so stop saying she did, because you'll be blocked.
Let's just sit back and let's have a seat and let's listen to the people that are speaking. None of them can play the moral high ground. They have people that have done the absolute most on this app. You know what I mean? They can't make you accountable for your actions when they're...
But you included...
So have you, Evil Queen. You've done more than anybody. You have done more than any singular person on this app. And you hide behind your title, Evil Queen. But it is genuinely who you are because you've got no compassion. Everything that you do is for your own gain. You've got your own motives behind it. You don't care about anybody. There's no love there. There's no empathy. There's nothing.
Alex, you sit there on your moral compass, you know, condemning everybody, speaking on children and all that, but you tend to...
So do you. You sit there on your platform, you know, with your moral compass, and you've said the worst. You've told people to go and unalive. You've talked sick about kids. You know, look at the Tyrone situation and everything else that you've done. You've said the most. What gives you the right to have an opinion on anybody else? I don't understand it. And then when you do fuck up, you'll sit there and you'll manipulate your audience. That's what you do. You sit there and you'll gaslight everybody and you'll rewrite history. That's what you do. You try and rewrite history. Like, literally, your audience, right, your people could literally watch you unalive somebody. They could literally see you do this. They're watching everything that you've done. You're even holding the weapon. and then you'll go, oh, I didn't do it, an invisible man did it. Did you see that invisible man, guys? And then your audience would go, yeah, we've seen it, we've seen what happened, we've seen how the fuck can they see an invisible man? And this is the narratives that you spin. You gaslight every situation, rewrite history.
Around and made a disgusting joke about a predator because the predator had got rid of his chair. So this is how the story goes, everyone. Thank you, Gemma. They were on a live, him and some girls, and this girl said, oh, there's a predator who lives downstairs. He's put a chair outside, you know, in the junk, and Alex said that it smelled like crab paste and tears. So those tears would be from a children, with it being a predator's chair. So, you know, these people are nobodies to speak on who's done wrong, and you're all terrible, and oh my God, like it's disgusting things to say about people. And listen to what each and every one of them is doing and said. None of them are better than anybody.
Done far
And
better,
even,
you know what I mean?
I know it wasn't the situation again, it's people rewriting history. We know how she likes to spin one mistake that somebody made, and you know, it's just fucking, you know, little bits have been added on and things like that. But you say sick things about people all the time. Thank you guys for the love. You've spoke the most about kids. Nobody has spoke more on children than what you have. And I'm sorry, but to have that constantly on your heads, or to constantly come out with them things about kids, it's questionable behaviour. Very, very questionable behaviour when it's repetitive and it's constant. Everyone touches kids, this person touches this, da-da-da-da. It's questionable behaviour. Right, what video are we going to go with next? Let's have a look. Let's start. Let's go off from where all this started with the Marcus M's, one of the biggest wrong-uns on TikTok. Bullies every single person that goes in the kitchen, uses them for their own entertainment, and drives the majority of them to the brink of death. That ends. Yeah, that one. Mary, piss off. Writing Tony's. Fuck off, Mary. So let's go from where all this started, where all this trouble come from.
On Amazon Music. This is whose address I do have. I don't mean the sexual fucking hell of the song. See which song that I know that has the word in it.
Cryptic clue.
1 minute, guys.
I need to come try that again.
Stop it!
Get out!
Move! Now!
Yeah, but you always take everybody to the toilet with the arm until it's in. Woo!
Yeah, look at the smug look on her fucking ratty face, guys.
And I'll tell you one thing, one of your closest friends had told me your address as well. All these people that you think that you can trust, it's someone that's been to your house. Someone that's been to your house. As though bad, isn't it?
I haven't seen it for a few days.
But yeah, now. And I've also got a screenshot of it as well, of the person that told me. Just be careful of what you do.
So guys, that's where it all started from, this whole fucking situation. I'm sitting in the kitchen and just being a cunt, basically. She's very dangerous, and she sits there saying, oh, Miss Red made me do this, Miss Red made me do that, because I opened the boxes one time and people come in the boxes and spoke the truth about her behaviour because she didn't like it. Now, after what you've done, Ems, over the last 24 hours, you can never cry about your mental health again, because you didn't care about my mental health, or, you know, what you've caused off the back of what you've said. So obviously she's saying that, and I know I trust my friends. I know my friends. I know none of my friends are giving out anything. Do you know what I mean? Especially not my address, because they know how protective I am over my family, mainly my granddaughter, you know, because she's here 5 days a week and she sleeps a couple of nights. So for me, what makes it different for me is I've got a child here. You know, I've got a child. I'm not fucking special over anybody, but I've got my granddaughter here. Do you know what I mean? And you want to, you know, you want to threaten that you've got addresses and things like that. So obviously I'm gonna fucking freak out over that, right? I'm gonna freak out. And again, you insinuated one of my friends did it, and I knew that none of them would do it. And obviously the only person that had my address that wasn't a friend was the person that I, you know, said made the cut. So it's not me putting, you know, 2 and 2 together and getting 50, you know. I worked it out, you know, because I knew my friends ain't doing it. So, and I've got nothing to apologise for. I'm not apologising. But what you can't do here now, Ems, is ever cry when I open the boxes and people come in and speak about what they want to speak about. And I'm not going to stop people speaking about whatever they want to speak about. So whatever people want to talk about, it's not being shut down. So you can have a taste of your own medicine, because you don't care what you put on other people. You used me as a scapegoat. Thank you, Papa B, darling, for that situation, which is a sick thing to do, because nobody can make you do anything. You know, you do it off your own back. So yeah, so that's how it all started, guys. That's how it all started yesterday. And again, I'm not apologising to anybody. No one's getting any apologies, because I haven't done anything wrong. And then this is last night. Right, where's it gone? Why ain't it in here?
Today's been good on it. TikTok. Poor Prince Craft's getting the blame. Oh my god. Funny thing about it, I said it to get a reaction out of people, and you know what, it fucking happened. Oh, Prince Brat got the blame for it. Yeah, the pot's been stirred, well and truly. Today's been good on it. TikTok. Poor Prince Craft's getting the blame. Oh my god. Funny thing about it.
Yeah, that's enough about you anyway. So guys, you can see obviously how devious she is. And like I say, when I open the box, but obviously people are probably going to talk about this. Don't go crying on your live later, playing victim, you know, saying Miss Red made me do this, Miss Red made me do that, because you're the blame for all of this. It's on you. And I do believe you've got my address. Obviously, you're not going to post it now or give it to anybody, because that'll just bring heat on you, darling. I don't think you lied about it. I do believe you do have my address, but I don't give a fuck. Don't care. Because what are people going to do? You're going to do nothing. And again, the police have been informed. So yes. Let's watch this video.
Never give my address away. It's not feisty. So do you know you're insinuating that one of my friends as give you my address. I know exactly who would have give you my address. And
No, you don't, because it wasn't me. Imagine, I don't give my address away. I've just named 10 people that I give my address to, and probably 4 of them are the biggest gossip girls on TikTok. And what...
People have got my address, Prince Rats, because they're my friends. And that's up to me. If I want to give my address to my friends, it's got fuck all to do with you, Mr. Rats. And like I say, whoever has got my address, I trust them with it. And if my address did get leaked, I know exactly where it's come from.
Of them, you kicked out of your group and demodded it.
You didn't get kicked out of the group, mate, because you was never in. You was never in said clique. Yeah, you weren't in it, so you never got kicked out of anything. So let's stop reaching.
This woman, make it make sense. You see the Lisa? Thank you, Lisa. You see the way they tried to run with a narrative? It's ridiculous.
See the way he just tried to run with a narrative that he got kicked out of the group and he got stabbed in the back and he got blocked. It's a false narrative. He was never in any group or any friendship circle. I spoke to him on a few occasions. Yeah. And again, you're the one that's running with narratives.
And the silly thing is, right, even though you haven't said my name, everyone knows who you're talking about, and that is a threat.
The only person who knows who gave Ems the address is Ems. So what I would suggest, Miss Red, is you check your inner circle.
How can Ems give Ems the address? How can Ems give Ems the address?
And your group. Because clearly one of them has backbit you. I promise you, I don't even think about you. It's that. I couldn't care less about where you live.
I do not care, darling, that you've got my address. I don't care if you want to call the police, takeaways, ambulances. I do not care that you've got my address, right? But
Anyone who's following in this live, I am clicking follow back, by the way, so thank you. I'm just checking you've done your heart me there. Ask for a coin. Yes, I did. Well, Miss Red, you're lying that I have given your address out, saying the person who made your Christmas mug, and you full well know that I made your...
I'm not lying. According to Ems, she lied. But like I'm saying, if anyone's got my address, if Ems has got my address, you would have been the only person that could have given it to her. Because I know that none of my friends did it. So I never said, Prince Brat did this, Prince Brat did that. I said, if anyone's got it, it's come from you.
Christmas mug, don't you? So you could have corrected people and said Prince Brat wouldn't have done that, but you ran with this narrative because of your paranoia. You don't know out of your friendship group who's given them your address.
all I'm saying is...
So again, gaslighting me because of my paranoia. My paranoia wasn't the cause of this. It was that ratty thing that you hang around with for clout that caused all this. It wasn't my paranoia. She sat there and said she had my address and somebody gave it to her. I knew it weren't one of my friends. So the only person that it could have come from is you. It's nothing to do with paranoia, mate. She said it.
That's definitely a narrative being run there.
Nobody has ever doxed my address. So if my address ends up anywhere on TikTok now, you've done it wrong.
So you're still running with the fact that I've sent your address. So you are running with the narrative without any...
And it is something that you do because you're a little fucking weasel. You're a little weasel. You'll throw anybody under the bus to get where you want to get because all you want is a TikTok platform and the gifts off the back of it so you can run to America and see your weird boyfriend who plays with teddy bears. Conveniently, you both seem to be in love with Evil Queen and Zach the Brat. Evil Queen sat and doxed your boyfriend on a live and you were crying about it. But now you're all best friends. Make it make sense.
The evidence, you're just accusing someone of something. And didn't you do that last time and then you realised your own friend fucked you over and Alex Brigham lied? And anyway, it's Ems who's saying this, Miss Red. I think you watch enough FYP, being the queen of the FYP morning shows, to know exactly what Marcus Ems is like. So use your noggin and stop running with a narrative.
Right? And like I say, I'm not bothered about what you're going to send to my house or anything else. You turn up to my house You come and knock my front door, Ems, because I don't care about anybody else that you send in. Please, anybody, I do not
Everyone
care.
send your daily harveys,
You
please.
have got my address. It's come from that one person who sent me a mug. That's the only person that has given you my...
And the mug was shit as well, guys. Obviously, because it was a gift, I didn't want to moan about it, but the printing on it was terrible. Yeah, it looked like it had been through the dishwasher about 500 times. So you need to get a better printing machine, mate, because you won't be selling many of them mugs with that fucking whatever you're doing.
Address, right hands, and I promise you faithful.
But to do that is so damaging to me because I've not even been on TikTok and you decided to just run with a narrative that I've doxed your address and you know what Ems is like, and instead of going, oh, with...
Right, guys, so the definition of doxing, let's just clear up the definition of doxing. Doxing is when you're putting information on a social media platform or you're sharing it with multiple people. If you're, I'm just going to clear this up, by the way, if you're sending one person something, that's not doxing. To dox on the internet is for many people to see over a public platform, all right? So theoretically, sending one person something is not considered doxing. Nevertheless, I still didn't do it, but it's not considered as doxing. What Evil Queen got her minions to do, and they did a very bad job, by the way, is considered doxing, all right? That is considered as doxing. And enticing people to do that is classed as malicious communications. Thank you, Sally.
You know what Ems is like? She's probably having me on. You decided to run in your live that the person who made you a mug has doxed you. I want my fucking free mug back. You didn't even pay for it.
I will make an example of you. I will go to the police because I've got this video, right? And you sat there smirking.
You said you'd promote my business. You didn't. You just got...
I have never, ever said that I will promote Prince Brat's business. Prince, are you watching, darling? Again, another lie. I've never said that I'm going to promote your business, ever. I didn't even know that that cup was being sent. I didn't know, because I would have said to Luke, nah, I don't want it. Do you know what I mean? I didn't know that that cup was being sent out to me. It weren't until it was on its way. Luke said, watch for the door because I've sent you a present. Didn't know who fucking sent the mug. Didn't know I was getting the fucking mug. Do you know what I mean? And you saying that I was going to promote for you is lies. I wasn't going to promote for you at all. Bittersweet said you accepted all his gifts. You loved it. But this is the point. I didn't fucking know they were from him. I thought it was a Christmas present from Luke. Do you know what I mean? Show a message where I said I'm going to promote your business. Do you know how many people, right, have asked me to do some kind of promotion for them? And I won't do it. I won't promote for anybody. Unless I want to.
Got a free mug and now accuse me of doxing and stabbed in the back. I did know it was being sent because it had your face on, Miss Red.
You knew it was fucking being sent, you silly fucker, but I didn't know it was being sent. It was a fucking present. It was a surprise for Christmas. Of course you knew it was being sent. Because you made the fucker very poorly, by the way. Look how clever he thinks he is.
Thinking you're clever.
Of course I'd know so you had your face on. I mean, it could have been for Luke because Luke is so far up your backside that he could potentially have a mug of your face.
Don't be bitter because Luke's so far up my backside and it's a place that you wanted to be, but we just never got there. That's the only reason why you're upset, because you wanted to be up the backside, but there was only one place in the backside, and that was for Luke. And he fits quite comfortable there. Yes, so stop being jealous. Don't be bitter.
Son, this is also true.
Right, I don't care, I don't give a shit, but I promise you faithfully, if I see my address anywhere on TikTok, it's you that's done it.
So anyway, I will just confirm that I have never once sent Miss Red's address out to anyone. I have no intention to think of you. I know you think you are the queen of the world and everyone is thinking about you 24/7, but fun.
If the crown fits, I might as well wear it, you bitch.
In fact, I'm really not. So maybe drop down an ego or two. Second of all, just whilst you're here, I just want to ask you if you remember that text that yourself, Cockapoo, and Luke the Judge sent regarding someone's address.
Right, okay. So, first mistake. You have just stated there, right, that the text that yourself, meaning me, I know you're watching, and I'm going to give you however long you want to come in the box and make me look a cunt. Please provide this text from me where I'll give you over any address. You've just stated there you have a message, a text message from oneself, right? Is that what he just said? And I'll give you permission to show it.
In fact, I'm really not. So maybe drop down an ego or two. Second of all, just whilst you're here, I just want to ask you if you remember that text that yourself, Cockapoo...
Yourself. The message that yourself. I know Cockapoo sent you an addy, but I fucking didn't. So where is this text from yourself, from me? Where is it? Can you show it? Because that's what you stated yesterday. Mammy, I am still going on and I will continue to go on. And Mammy, you can get the fuck out of here, darling. Can we have this text message, please, from yourself, from me? Well, wait. Alexa, play a clock ticking.
Here's Clock Ticking by Phenolia Sounds for Sleep on Amazon Music.
I'm waiting. Text, please. Alexa off, because there isn't a text from me, darling. You added that little bit on, and what you've done now is you fired up fucking Evil Queen, you fired up all the trolls, they're doxing all my information for real. Actually not mine, my daughter's, which is wrong, by the way, so you'll have to dig a little bit harder. So yeah, I want to see, do we want to see this message, guys, from me? Not from Cockapoo, she's admitted she's done that. DN36, wrong postcode, Sandra. Sandra, off you fuck. You're showing the message from Cockapoo. Where's the message from me? I want to see it. Because there is none. You added it, darling. You added misread into it. I'll wait here all day. I've got nothing better to do until 12:30 when my granddaughter comes. I'll wait here all day. He added me to the narrative. He had to add me. And like Evil Queen, you're watching, you think I'm scared of you. I ain't scared of you. I do not give a shit. If I was scared of you, mate, I would have made up with you. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be your friend. I would never be your friend. And to be honest, that's why you're doing this. Because I won't entertain it. Because you're fucking obsessed with me. Who watches somebody that they don't like? She likes the show, but she don't like me. Make it make fucking sense. Do you watch people you don't like, guys? Thank you, Ellie. How many people watch somebody that they don't like every morning? I'm still waiting for the receipts, Dolly Mix. I'll sit here all fucking day waiting for the receipt about a message from yourself. Because it never fucking happened.
And Luke the judge sent regarding someone's address. If you're making out like sending addresses is so bad, which by the way I haven't done, I just want to ask you if you remember between you, Luke the judge, and Cockapoo, someone's address you sent to me on TikTok. Your worst enemy on this app. Was it such a bad thing then?
Right, again, I will say, right, and I don't care who believes me and who doesn't, okay? I will look into this camera in front of 6,000 people, and I know you're watching EQ. I don't give a fuck at this present time whether you choose to believe me or not. Don't care. But I did not, and I will clarify, I did not give Cockapoo your address to give Prince rats, right? It was a mistake I made in the past. We know this. We know I give you added to somebody because you was telling the whole of TikTok that I abused my granddaughter, right? So out of revenge, I give somebody your address. Who wouldn't? You tell me one person who wouldn't act out of revenge when somebody is saying that they are touching, trigger warning, their grandchild. Are you acting out of revenge? I think you'd do a lot worse. I think you'd go to a house. You'd inflict violence. Do you know what I mean? Back then, I had revenge on my mind. I didn't give a shit. You want it? Yeah, here you go. One and one time only. I learned from that, and it's not a mistake I would do again. And I certainly wouldn't fucking make that mistake for someone like Prince Rats. So whatever anybody else did, just because I'm the friends or they're connected with me doesn't mean that I'm involved. Does that mean that whatever you say or whatever you do, it's Grace's fault? Just because that little rat has added my name into it, please don't believe it. Like I say, I don't care if you don't believe me. It's gone past the point of me giving a shit. I don't care, but I didn't fucking do it. He lied. And I'll tell you another thing as well. I'm watching. Okay, let's do a poll. If someone had said that you had trigger warning, interfered with a child, especially the child that you love more than anything in the world, would you go crazy? Would you act out of revenge? Bearing in mind this was a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. Happy face, yes. You would take the ultimate revenge. Sad face, you wouldn't. I did go to the police. I went to the police. I tell you what, you 29 people are better people than what we are. You're better people than what we are. $58 people, better people than us, darling, because a 1.3 would have gone fucking insane as well. Oh, look, Sherry liked, Sherry put a sad face. She's got 3 followers, following 8.